from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball. Baseball on the Show is next. Stepping in, Austin Jackson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And he chased it in the dirt. Alfaro reaches out and tags him to make it official, and there's one away. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike one. He'll enter play here at 293. 4 home runs and 21 driven in. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Panik leads off first with 1 away. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hit out towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Belt hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Digging in now, Evan Longoria. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a breaking ball here, and it's whacked into left center for a base hit. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. A play at the plate. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So in now for San Francisco, Jarrett Parker. And a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Herrera's there. And the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. At the bottom of inning number 1, it's the Giants 2 and the Phillies nothing. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Road, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Count is 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed too low apparently. Herrera stands at second with no outs. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's leading the team in on-base percentage and runs scored. He's the one setting the table, which really means he's the catalyst of the ball club. Without him, they would probably have a whole different offense.
The 0-1 pitch. Runner breaks for third. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Pitch outside, the throw. And easy tag there from Longoria, and he is out trying to steal third base. 2 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Just got a piece up the line. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trade. Next to bat for the Giants, Nick Hundley. He'll get us started in the top of
the catcher, number 5.
Adam Morgan enters from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Adam Morgan.
Ran it in on the fists, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, the head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's a .333 hitter. Ground ball, foul down the left side.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Right side, Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're up 2-0. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jackson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now, Adam Rosales. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's 1-1. Rosales hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
So stepping in, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Rosales, the runner at second with 1 away. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the other half.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Panic's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now in the box, J.P. Crawford, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Samar just sets. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Runners on first and third, 2 away. One and one. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Lifted the other way to left center. Crawford calls for it. 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The windup and the 0-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And we take a look there at the San Francisco team leaders in that category, and he's currently second best on this Giants roster. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
A base hit in his first trip. 0-2, here it comes. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Crawford. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Herrera moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave a couple. They lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. He reached on a single in his first try.
Odubel Herrera.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Looking at his career totals, Herrera is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another chance. Aaron Altair looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Fouled off.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting,
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jarrett Parker. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Parker playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Morgan moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped into the air, back behind second. Hernandez is there, and they breeze through this. Down 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Carlos Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. The bouncer to the left side. Longoria's there. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Adam Rosales. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 the count. Boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Here comes the first pitch.
Austin.
Started that swing a bit too early.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Pennant. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tapped up the first baseline. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. A hit in 2 tries so far. No balls and 1 strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
A ball and a strike now. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Two and one. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Adam Morgan.
Michael Franco will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Franco, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Franco, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one in. Up 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail it here 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. There's a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jarrett Parker. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Garcia is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Giants 2-1. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Riding in once again, Aaron Altair. No hits to this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. This one for Crawford is short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Samardzija's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Down 2-1. Next to bat for the Giants, Nick Hundley, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Pitch on the way. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Jeff Samardzija is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Now another 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Austin Jackson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Joe Panik. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Jackson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. They still lead it 2-1. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And they'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at-bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Popped him up. Hundley is under it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Adam Rosales. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Samardzija has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Up 3 down for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit down the third baseline. Rosales gloves it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to left. Hoskins is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 49.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now. Ready for another shot now. Jarrett Parker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Ready once again, Nick Hundley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jorge Alfaro. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
This one for Crawford at short. Fielded cleanly, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Ready for another chance? J.P. Crawford. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Oh, 2 the count to Crawford.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, pitcher, and Lively.
Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with line toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Buster Posey will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Tommy Hunter enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. The previous history with Tommy Hunter. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. 1 out, nobody on. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Panic. He was punched out looking at swing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Cesar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon.